Hi all, welcome back to more DD at Peleliu. This is my take 3 part 31 I think. I've been absent again for a week or so. I just know I'm coming to sort of the inevitable end, and with us dropping now to just looking, we're still on turn 18. I see we're not, I thought it was maybe at the start of the next turn, but I'm not. Halfway through, we're in the second event, turn 18. Catastrophic loss limit is 34. We've got 40, 12, 24, 28, 32, 33. So we're only one off. So I suppose this second event maybe could do something. Looks like we might get into the next turn though. It was a bad turn for us, wasn't it? We lost 3 or 4 catastrophic losses, didn't we? I put a wee note in the header regarding, I think when this tank fired at first, it hit the unit in here. And, no, it couldn't have been this tank, sorry. It must have been this tank. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it was this tank here, which is unrevealed. It attacked first, hit the unit, and then charged down with it. Was it overrun? Our action overrun. Where did it come from then? That purple position, wasn't it? Have we got a purple R on the fire card? We do indeed. Purple R on the fire card, so I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I've not went back and looked, but I did take a note. So yeah, he fired... Yeah, this unit must have been here previously, yeah. So he fired at this unit, hit it, should have been disrupted, then he went in and close combat it. So I was watching, because disruption for us in close combat, the first action that we take, we don't get to review our cards, we've got to remove our disruption. But it didn't matter, we had only one step and he hit us right away and eliminated us, so that was that. So yeah, just try to get this finished, get this table cleared. I do want to say, yeah, my next project is war game wise, probably, I think. I've been messing about another table. I've got PAX Premier 2nd edition still playing away. They are coming to an end as well. I've been quite enjoying away from the war game side of things a little bit. As long as it's a complex game, as long as it's a thinky game, I don't think I mind what's what. I mean, I think I do still prefer, when it comes down to these war games, it gets me... I have a bit more interest in some of the other games, but I'm enjoying some of these other games I'm playing, so you might see a bit more of that, whether it's what you want to see or not. Like I say, you don't need to watch if it's not a game that interests you, do it? I mean, that's what I do. I wouldn't just watch somebody that I like maybe had followed and watch a game that really didn't interest me, or maybe I'd give it a go and see if it was a game that, and then sort of realise it wasn't for me and just leave it, So yeah, it was my big December the 16th anniversary Battle of the Bulge, and my own anniversary. Going to set up Enemy Action Ardennes. Probably going to do the Allied solo. I started trying to read through the rules, and although we're about 4 or 5 weeks away, I think just now, thereabouts, 4 or 5 weeks away. I still want to be prepared for it. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever, it's my birthday on that day, and Tracy actually, I had mentioned to her we were away, I think I spoke about, we were away in a lodge up north somewhere for 3 nights, and I really enjoyed it. It was quite quiet, peaceful, hot tub, wee sauna in the cabin, and we were able to take the dogs as well. It was really enjoyable, and I mentioned to her I'd like to go and do that again, so she's booked that for the day of my birthday. So my big intent of starting the game, what I'm hoping still to do is introduce the game on the video, because I don't think we need to leave till later that day. So hopefully I'll have things set up, and maybe go through the final setup. If it's Allied solo, there's quite a bit of set up for the Germans, isn't there? You've got to go through a procedure setting the Germans up, because they don't carry out turn 1, do they? something like that. Anyway, so I'm still hopeful to introduce a game on that day, but then unfortunately I'm going to be missing for we're going to be for 4 nights this time, actually, Monday to Friday. However, I will be back just before Christmas and hopefully get a couple more days in there to get the game going. So not quite what I intended. I was hoping that I might get a couple of days just left to myself, but to be honest, I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, so I might not start off with a big bang and then me putting 3 or 4 parts in, and then in the first few days you'll maybe just get to see that one part. Even then, I'm not 100% sure I'll get it done. Anyway, let's get back to this and get this off the table at least. So second event then, yeah, let's deal with that. Second event, turn 18. Here we go. Now it's been a while, so again I'm still going to thinking about what's happening. Second event, turn 18, Semper Fi, conduct 1 extra US action this turn. That goes up there, Grant. So that's good for us. And then there's no restrictions with movement this time, is there? However, this happened, didn't it? Which was, reinforced. Oh, reinforced and fired, and looks like it's hit one of the units in there as well. What am I getting? 1 extra action. Okay, so 3 US actions for this turn. I don't have an amazing amount of time at the moment, but I just wanted to get this started again so that at least if I have to pause it, I've got it started and I can get going. Right, US HQ phase. Place. I think we've only got 1 command post still, I think. Yeah, we've been unable to deal with, I think, the other one's under there, wasn't it? So that was a close combat situation, which looks like that went well for us, didn't it? Was that the unit came from there, close combat maybe? So it's just 7-1, 5-1's up there, and the other one is at 3-1, and it must be in there. So his range is max, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can stretch up there, but yellow's firing into there, so no. And garrison here. Yeah, so we must have moved into there. We've got a garrison there then, haven't we? No field of fire. Let's just double check. Command posts, garrisons, where are we? In command range of a command post, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we've got a range of 4. Well, in fact, this one is as well, however, purple is firing into there. It's a little bit annoying, because I think that purple position was unoccupied, and I think it moved from there to there, I think, you know, where. Hang on. That's somebody at the door, I might need to go. I'm expecting somebody. So, occupied by or adjacent to US unit, so it's adjacent. In US communication, yeah, no problems there. And not in the field of fire, Japanese unit, even if disrupted. Place the garrison marker. Yeah, okay, so we get to garrison that, which is good. Not that, because yellow's firing into it. And I think that's everything. There's 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there. We can't do that one, like we said. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's out of range, unfortunately. Okay, that's it. And then, well, we'd increase the range of that one, but that's maxed out. So what about the other ones? Are we... Well, we can't put this one down. That tank's fine in there, so we can forget about that. The only one we can place is this. I'm pretty sure we didn't do it the last time when it was at there, and well, I don't know. We've took this now. What's the next move with that though? Yeah, I think this is why I kind of wanted this other HQ to come up, so that this could come across here and maybe get to like here and then being able to garrison these 2 positions possibly. Or are we not at the stage where just leaving 1-step units and these is probably fine? I don't know. I mean, we are going to have to we're never going to get, well, unless this, oh, that's a thought. Do we want to lift this HQ? I think it's commanding so much stuff round about. It's commanding artillery on the beach here as well. I can't lift that, can I? No, that's silly. So I think I'm not going to lift this either. I don't think. No, let's just leave it at that. Right, US action phase. Okay, right, where do you start? I don't know. We've got nothing to attack, have we? Oh, that's a lie. We have this. That was the one thing about this tank moving here. We've got a strong attack on it. However, strong attack that's going to require... And this isn't really going to help, I don't think, because it's adjacent. So that is our HQ. Sorry, it's 1-1, not 3-1. Now hang on, that's all disrupted, but HQs can't be disrupted. I've just put them underneath because... Well, I don't know why, because you should have left it up top, I suppose. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can't be disrupted. Now, the infantry HQs could be disrupted, and we did check that not that long ago, just to make sure they actually can't command if they're disrupted, which makes sense. I'm pretty sure the regimental HQs aren't disrupted. Let me just see, regimental headquarters. But it's not going to tell me in this, but no, it's not. I have a feeling I'm going to have to look for Japanese fire or something. Hang on a sec. Yeah, page 12. I remember I'm still on the older rulebook, not the most up to date. Page 12, 6.33, disruption as a result of Japanese fire. Just looking at the exception down the bottom. A regimental HQ unit is not disrupted by Japanese fire. Now, it does say Japanese fire there. This resulted from a close combat. But, yeah, I seem to recall sort of pondering on that when it happened. But, let me see. Close combat, where are we? Close combat. Right, I'll pause a second again. Okay, I actually thought about going and asking the question there, because there's nothing... I mean, it says the survivors remain in the hex and become disrupted, which is what happened here in close combat. It doesn't give an exception there that... regimental HQs are not disrupted, but I think going back to 6.33, the fact that it says a regimental HQ unit is not disrupted by Japanese fire, I sort of feel that this is still considered as Japanese fire. So rather than going asking the question, I can leave it in the video. If somebody wants to confirm, I'm going to leave it undisrupted. So I know that benefits me slightly, but you know what, this game's done and dusted anyway. And if I find out that there should have been disrupted and I progress a little further, then we'll just say that, right, the game ended there then. Because I can't be bothered. I don't want to go and ask a question and wait on an answer for it. So we're going to say this as, so he's commanding this and this. So this is going to be oh, that was handy. We've got an extra action. So that makes that. Right, well, I'm pretty sure well, hold on. You know what you need for this. He doesn't get any enhancements for terrain anyway. So he's a 4, so we need... no, we just need greater than, don't we? He's on his own. Gosh, I'll wait for a week again and I'm still... unit alone, yeah. Attacker strength greater, but not double. So all I need is 5 strength, but I need the artillery requirement. I'm not getting that unless I can use this. Or this. Thing is, this is in command, but I think because it's adjacent, well, maybe. No, because it's sitting in the field of fire. Yeah, I get the feeling we're not getting that. So, what am I looking for here? artillery units must meet all the following conditions. This is when supporting an attack. In range of the target and... right, okay. It doesn't say it doesn't need to be adjacent, whereas... Well, actually, this is that's only for barrage purposes, isn't it? The tank needs to be non-adjacent. Yeah. However, the fact it's in the field of fire, that's a problem. It's non-disrupted as well, so well, you can disrupt this then, I think. So in range of target and in command of a regimental HQ that is also commanding at least one infantry unit attacking the position. That's not the case. Grant, that's not the case. And not in the field of fire any non-disrupted Japanese unit. Well, it is in the field of fire non-disrupted Japanese unit. To be honest, I bet that's blue fires into here, doesn't it? It does. So this tank's still got it held hostage anyway, really. Even if I was to disrupt this, he's still sitting in that field of fire. However, this would need to be commanding an infantry, and it's not. So all you're really going to be able to do there is disrupt that, aren't you? Yeah. I think I came up to this at the wrong time. I just had half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm not that sure that I'm psyched up for it. I know I need to get it finished. I don't want to just sort of tear it down and say, look, let's just throw the towel in. I'd rather not do that, but if it lingers on much longer, I don't want to leave it up that much longer. I want to start preparing. I know, like I said, it's 4 or 5 weeks away yet, but who knows, I might actually set something up here that I could do that may be quicker as well before I start messing about. I just want this off the table. I still, yeah, I'm thinking, just why not just throw the towel in, Grant, really, but it just seems a bit of a shame. You know, we have progressed. I have said that I could still try and move down into this corner. I mean, as I move down into this corner, these are moving into here, taking out this, so I think what I'm going to have to do here is disrupt this. And then place this in a position. Well, this could move to there, and like this infantry could move to no. Well, and then the HQ would have to move into there. That could sort of work, I think. Why don't you just do that? You know, don't overthink it. Just get it done. So hang on. I need double strength without the weapons to disrupt it, don't I? Yeah, and hang on, what about the artillery needs to be in command. So this could maybe... No, because he's in... Yeah. I don't even think he can be used to disrupt, because if I disrupt this is still going to, like I say, this is in the field of fire, that tank in blue position. So I think when we talk about barrages regarding artillery, which is where... in range, not adjacent, not in a hex in the field of fire of any non-disrupted Japanese unit. Yeah, so I would need to be disrupting this before this could be used for a barrage attack somewhere. I'm not so sure we've got... Well, I can see this is revealed up here. You might want to try and barrage, but I think that's about it. And you've got these two guys here to do it. So let me use an action to attack with these two. That's 10 strength against the 4. So we'd have greater than, but not the weapons. Right, hang on. Can this tank? No, because he's went away. Is he the only tank? We've not got any other tanks down here. This wasn't a tank, no. Yeah, if the tank wants to join in, yeah, he needs to be in command, doesn't he? adjacent to target hex, adjacent to attacking infantry, in command of NH. Oh, stop. He is in command of this HQ. We've deliberately done that. The tank unit is in command of any HQ. Yeah, we can use this tank. Okay, that was close. So we can take this out then. Okay. So I still need to give this an action. The thing is here, I don't need to attack with both these. 3, 6, to be honest. I only need to attack with the guy underneath. So that's 3. And then I'm going to use that tank to support. He's in command of that. So he's a free action, he's in command. And, okay, I'm going to have to give this, I would have to give this another action, but there's no point. You know, I might move that into there if I can spare another action, but to be honest, I could move, like I've said, this could move into there. That could move back into there maybe. So, yeah, we've got the attack there. I've got a strength of 3 from that. 3 from that. He's got a range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's only just actually. So he's got the range. So 6 against 4. And remember, the tank brings artillery. Just double checking that. Tank ARBZ, yes. So that's only a requirement. We've got greater than, but not double. We have the weapons. He's eliminated. Okay, good. That was close. I almost missed that. So, well, to be honest, it's still better. You know what? I'm just going to move this into here. He's got a free action from the HQ. These guys underneath are disrupted anyway. And we're just hopeful that he's not classed as disrupted as well. I know this isn't great. Counter-attack wise, 1, 2, 3. He's still not in range. This is not great support, but if I can maybe move, if I can spare an action for this, I might move it into there. Oh, hang on, he gets a preservation move, does he not? He does. Oh, that was nice then. Well, see, there's another reason not to have used him. Right, well, hang on then. I might not move that. Because he can preservation move into there, can't he? He's in a beat checks. I know we've not done that for a while, but is it under free action? Will be in page 13. Where are you? Yes, actions, free actions. What is it? Preservation move. Page 14, 7.35. An infantry and engineer unit begins its action in US landing beach hex may conduct a free action move 1 hex into a hex other than a beach landing hex. A preservation move may be into an enemy field of fire, but may not be an infiltration move. May not be used to enter an enemy occupied hex. A unit using a free preservation move may move only 1 hex. Yeah, so that's his restriction there. He can only move 1 hex. So I think it's better putting him into there then, isn't it? I might still move this back because it's sitting in this tank's field of fire, but yeah, let's do a preservation move with that into there then. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is kind of stuck me in the... Is that just steady blue? If we could give us... If we could spare an action on this, I would scarper it 1, 2, 3 along here, I suppose. Something like that. I might want to move the HQ into here. And I might want to move that into there. Or... No, there's 2 units in there, Grant, isn't there? Yeah. Right, I might come back to that. I'm not going to rush this just now. Just going to look at bits that are sort of obvious. just looking up here, I've already said that these are probably going to have to be up. I mean, I can't just go and leave these, can I? You sort of... He's got 2 steps. He's got 2 steps. You're going to be leaving 2 2-step units behind. This requires an action, this one's as well. Well, in actual fact, what you could do is leave a 2-step, move him onto him, and then he can start working his way down. Yeah. Or I could see again if I could spare an action for that. Well, hold on. I've just said yeah, they would have to move into the same hex, wouldn't they? Damn it. Well, here's the other thing. If I shut off that, if I make sure that that they can't trace communication through there and along, these 2 hexes are going to be out of communication. However, any I actions come up. Now, do they need to be within a distance or no for the infiltration move? Does it need to be within 3 hexes? If it did... I think it does. Let's just get the guys out of there then. Because a hex needs, in Japanese communication, it needs to be able to trace to 2 other positions. So, if there was nothing up here, right, and that's considering Japanese communication, be able to trace to that, but as long as it can't trace to this, so as long as we block this hex off, then both of them are going to be sitting out of communication. You better just double check that one as well, I think, right? The way you're talking there. Communication. You're away too far on, I think. Controlling communication. Yeah, that's what happens when I take the time away. So, sorry for this. Japanese communication. To at least 2 other Japanese occupied positions or position groups. Oh, it's also occupied positions. Ooh. Have I ever thought about that? I've actually maybe not thought about the fact that position has to be occupied. In the Bayesian scenarios, the Japanese position hex is in communication if you can trace a path of hexes of any length from the position hex to at least 2 other Japanese occupied positions or position groups. A position group is considered a single position when tracing Japanese communication. The path may not pass through any hexes occupied or controlled by US units. Furthermore, a Japanese communication path may not pass through any of the following hex types: water, swamp, unless traversed over by road, or US landing beach. So yeah, I mean, we can, and so yeah, infiltration. What was the infiltration rules? Infiltrate action. An unoccupied Japanese position not in Japanese communication and within 3 hexes of a US unit. So as long as we we block the path here by this, no, that's going to be within 3 of that, isn't it? So can we do that? Yeah, we've got to watch, because if we open a path to here, then you can trace to this. But just reading that it needs to trace to 3, yeah, but if it gets into here, Grant, it traces to these. I think you should just... Problem is, if you don't occupy these men, and you don't score any points for them. So until we garrison likes that, yeah, that's true. Why am I thinking about moving them away from that? But yeah. Right, okay. Well, have we got half an hour done there, and I'm not really feeling this. I just need it done. I know I keep saying that. Just not really sure what I'm doing as well. Okay, let's just try and do a little bit more here, or at least a little bit more thinking. Is this in communication 1, 2, 3? It is not. Because we really need to move on to this yellow position now. Well, this is one that we can disrupt, possibly. He needs 5 radio machine gun and flamethrower. 5 strength. Oops. Just as well, we've got him flipped the right way. And I'm pretty sure that's in jungle, isn't it? Yeah. So 10 strength, we really need to take it right out completely. Right, again, the barrage of that from of course, actually, there's a chance to take the depth out here, isn't there, with this? Conduct a barrage. Artillery unit is in range, not adjacent. Is not in a hexagon field of fire and is in command of a regimental HQ. Well, both of these are cover them bases, so we can use either of these. I'd like to, because that's the only target, I think. Well, that's not true, Grant. Can't you? You could barrage back here as well, can't you? Like, oh, he's unoccupied. Sorry, he's unrevealed. I wouldn't have minded barraging that guy. I mean, that I'm not really so fussed about. I think the best bet would be to hopefully barrage, get a result with one of these, and then move the other one off the beach. I think that makes more sense. Not only off the beach, but maybe into a non-clear hex. Well, these are all brush. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one. He's in command. I'm going to attempt to barrage this. So he's a triangle. Just looking up there, remember it's 4 strength. So 4 strength. So we need. Is it we still need both to get the depth then? Yeah. Yeah, but fortunately it's either the symbol or the colour will do the disruption. And it's both to get the depth marker. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to barrage on this from this guy here. So we need a yellow triangle, and he gets, it's a free action to do it. And we've got a backup shot if we need it, but hopefully the yellow or the triangle will show up. And a bit of luck both, that would be good. Right, here we go. Oh, we got the triangle, that's unfortunate. Not the yellow, but we did get the symbol. And just double checking, if we've just got the symbol, the Japanese unit disrupted. And worthwhile noting that actually wouldn't destroy the artillery. Oh yeah, no it would, sorry, I'm talking rubbish. So it was an extra card draw. However, we got the result we needed. So that's disrupted. Right, now we can well, we can move that other artillery off the beach, I think, but more importantly, let's get around this guy. So yeah, again, this is not, we need an action to move both of these. So, and we have the radio machine gun, a flamethrower. Well, this guy's got a flamethrower. Radio. We get the machine gun from, oh, this guy's got a flamethrower. How about that? He's a heavy weapons guy. So, radio flamethrower from these two. Machine gun from the tank. 1, 2, oh, he needs to be within 3, doesn't he? Where are we? Tank. If within 3, add machine gun. He's 1 short. Well, we move him up. We're not doing the attack this turn anyway. So that's fine. So we need an action for this. How much strength is that? What strength do we need? Did I say we needed 10? To take out both, we need 10. This is going to be 7, 8, 9, 1 short. Because we don't even need to flank this. Well, you know what? The other one can only come from this because these are all moving through jungle. So I think we can do it though by doing... So you're going to have to use an action for this, Grant. I'm always worried in case I'm missing some moves that... Oh, you know what? We had an extra action anyway. If I see something, I can always take it back and rewind slightly. Yeah, the guy underneath gets a free action, but this guy on top does not. So, yeah, and we have to move him and these in here, which then allows... Because what did I say? That was 7. We're going to use the tank for 9. And then we need 1 more. So I'm going to move... Let's move it away from here, though. Well, I only need the 1. I only need him. So I could leave the other guy. I'm sort of... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 away as well. Well, I don't know. I decided that was a daft idea to be not moving these. I think I move these down and I'll leave these both occupied. Whether I can switch them over with a 1-step unit at any sort of point, maybe. I mean, ideally, I suppose we want to lift the HQ now and move it, but by doing that, it disrupts all the things that we're doing. It's probably not realistic to be doing that. This is maybe why we should have another HQ coming along here and working its way along to start establishing a deeper sort of control. But yeah. Okay, so well, I need to move the tank within 3, so he's got a free action. So I'm just going to move him into there then, because remember, we can only move 1 through the jungle. Now he's within 3 and we'll be able to give the machine gun. Oh, this guy would have had the machine gun also, Grant. Hold on then. But we are going to be leaving this empty. If I left that, is it? You know what? It possibly is. If this wasn't here, could they trace Japanese communication? See, that's only 2 steps there. Well, they couldn't actually. Sorry, I'm maybe not showing you. You could trace communication along here and through here. At the moment, though, we've got a tank there and a tank there. And this looks like it's more than 2 steps. It's 3. So you can't trace around about that. But you need to be careful if you're talking about leaving this empty. You need to be careful with what you're doing with them. I mean, I could just easily think, right, I forget about that and move something away, and then they are in communication. I think, can one of these... No, I'm going to leave that there, I'm going to... Again, it's all actions, isn't it? Thing is, I will be able to get this garrisoned if I can take that yellow position out. This is a strong unit to have to leave behind, though. Well, I can just leave it in the hex it's in. You're always risking that infiltration, though, so why not put it into the hex? Just because it takes it off the road. If it's sitting... Well, not only that, it takes it out of range of that as well. Because I could give this a free action for it to move into there and then move this down to here. I think I'm going to move this down to here. I just don't know... Oh, well, sorry, he's going to get a free action from the HQ anyway. So I can do that. That's fine. I think what I'll do is... don't really need that in there, but let's just put that in there then. I probably want to move through the jungle with these anyway. That's, I don't know. So I think that's me going off. Did I say 5, 6, 7? Oh no, I wasn't counting the tank. Oh well, hang on, I need to bring that if I need the machine gun. Well, don't bother with that, and just, you said you were going to move the tank anyway, so I'll move the tank into there. Is that enough though? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it is just. That's just 10. So that's good. Right, it's 1 o'clock. I'm probably going to have to take a pause. I'm at 40 minutes there. Yeah, I'm just going to go and pause, I think, and yeah, I'll probably add a bit more to this. Whether I'll get the US action phase completely finished in this part or not, maybe not. I seem to be struggling along here, working out what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'll just go and pause and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, cheers. Hi all, right, that's me back to finish this part 31, isn't it? I've been on pause for a good few hours there, but right, let's get this finished. So I was looking there just before we carried on. Free actions for these two. This is Garrison. This is pretty strong. So I'm going to move both of these. 1, 2, 3. So there's not any dangers now. We've taken over this blue position. So I think I'm going to move both of these. These are 7 steps is concentrated, isn't it? But it doesn't matter. It's moving into here, which should be safe. So 1, 2, 3 into there for both of them. We've done this. We've got this organised. We moved the tank up. Not sure about this yet, but I think I can. Oh yeah, he is in command. Yeah, I was going to say I think I can leave him there. So what was it I was going to do with this then? I don't want to. I want to get this guy involved because he's 3 steps. So is it a case of leaving these two steppers behind and moving the 2? I think that's what I said I was going to do, isn't it? But again, yeah, it's going to need that action, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, I've only got 1 action left. Yeah, I do. So all I could really do there is, well, let's make sure that I want to spend that action. That means no, he's in command. He's okay. He could move into there. Right. This is disrupted. Yeah, I was looking at this, wondering. Well, actually, let's have a look up here because this has got made a mess of as well. This unit got hit and disrupted. Now we've got a pitiful sort of force. That's a strength 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be involved for 10. That's our full force, but remember that would mean leaving this empty as well, which yeah, you don't want to do that. What I started thinking was, could I use this to try and take maybe one of these, this guy on top maybe? It's going to take a bit of time, you know, go and pick it up and go. Because I don't know, I feel like we might have enough along here to go in. And yeah, does it really matter? Like I say, I think I might do that. I think I might move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pick that guy up. I mean, you can see how many turns that is before he gets to get moving. I'm not really sure that's great or not. We only have this red position in here, so surely this. I'm not quite sure what's in here. I don't think there's an awful lot in here though. a hero that's got a one-step unit and an inspired unit that's got a one-step unit, and they're disrupted. So yeah, it's a bit of a weak force. This doesn't have depth yet at the moment anyway. Then we've got this other one-step unit behind here. Right, yeah, I think I'm going to move this up that way, whether it comes to anything or not. So 1, 2, 3. So we can reach that hex next turn. However, Grant. Yeah, so very well reaching that hex, but then it's going to be overstacked. I'm wondering, could I move this HQ? I think these tanks are here to maybe to join in the attack on the likes of this, but to be honest, we're going to need support up there. So these kind of want to move away. Well, if I'm about to, I'm not going to move these into position yet because this is disrupted, I think. So hopefully next turn, of course, if purple fires again or does something to disrupt all this, then that's that mess. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to move these 2 units into here. That doesn't work, does it? This guy's going to be left out. He can't be doing anything anyway. This guy's got range, so I can put him in here and he can support the attack, but this is going to be left. Well, you know what you do with that then? Well, you're better having that one in there and then that one back there. So let us do a wee shimmy here. Let's move that back to here. He's not moving through intense, not moving through jungle. And then move that onto here. And I'm just going to leave the guy with the hero there anyway. So then next turn, this can move into there, this can move into there, and it still leaves the red position occupied by that HQ, infantry HQ. And then I can also then, unless I do it now, but maybe, no, because this is all disrupted as well. So I'm not quite ready to move in that red position yet. I could start moving, I could move the likes, well, in saying that though, this guy, maybe not looking at that, saying I could move, he's an action, Grant. Yeah, see, this is where you start to think, why did I not maybe just plant that down there? I wonder if I could rewind that and plant that. There isn't any new information, is there? I mean, yeah, I disrupted this, but so if I planted that and if I got up to, is this garrisoned? No, it's not, is it? I'm spending too much time on this, really. I've got one catastrophic loss off defeat. There's more than likely I'm going to lose in the next Japanese fire phase. Well, actually, I suppose my limit's going to go up by 1, but that's only to 2, so then I can only have 1 catastrophic loss, and the next one's going to end the game. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen next turn, unless we get really lucky. Right, okay, so let's not overthink it. Let's leave that at that. Let's say if I do get the chance to move that, I then want to move this. Let's see, I would need to move with the HQ to get in range of that. So I don't really want to plan the HQ, really. And this could move 1, 2, 3 into there, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from that. That works, and then he follows it. Whether that's daft or not, it might be. These two tanks do have a free action this turn, but if the tank's going to support an attack on this position, it needs to be in command of an HQ. So it needs to take that HQ with it. And then this is sitting in range of this come the time that if this moves down, this meagre force moves down, then at least, to be honest, I was thinking we'd have both tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'd have both tanks supporting the attack on that red position. But I can't really move to it. Well, again, it's costing me actions, you know. I could move this down to here in preparation, sort of, but that's costing me an action, so. Whereas these guys, I think, are heroed, aren't they? Or inspired. But they're disrupted this turn, so we need to wait another turn. Okay. Have moved that. This could be in... No, it doesn't need to be an action, Grant. I think the action is going to be used up here. I don't think there's much more you're going to do then, is there? What else is left down here? Oh, well, I'll tell you what we do. What I do is move that artillery off the beach. So I think I'll just put that into there. 1, 2. It was in command, so free action, and now it's off the beach. Because, I mean, yes, it could have barraged this. It's not a depth marker, this has got either though, so... Oh, hold on. No, that's not revealed. I couldn't have barraged that. This is the only target I could have barraged that's on the map. Which I could have done, but... Yeah, I think better getting off the beach. It's not... So anything more here... Well, did we not say that I was going to move that back? Yeah, again, because I was able to preservation move that worked nicely. Yeah, I'm going to move this into here, and I think then move the HQ, although it's moving into this blue tank's field of fire. I want to be able to give all these in action, don't I? So we'll go with that. I suppose if I had the spare action, I would move this into here, probably. But I don't think I do. I've got that one action left. This is fine. That doesn't need to move yet, because it can move 1, 2 when we can move that. And the tanks are going to sit tight. That's disrupted. That would be an action. That would be an action. So yeah, finally, just to decide here, if I leave this here, this is no, actually, Grant, that's only 2 steps, mine, because you moved the HQ away. Well, just move that into there then. What's your problem? I suppose it's the fact it's a 2-strength range unit, and in actual fact, well, no, you don't need it for this, though. You don't need it. You know you've got enough there. Unless something was to happen. Right, okay, let's just... Yeah. It's also moving it off the road, which annoys me. But while it's on this road, you know, I feel like... But, well, is this in Japanese communication? It can trace into here, into here, into here. It could trace into that. That's one position. But after that, I don't think it can... Well, it can come down here. It can come down here, through here, here. It cannot down there because of that tank. And it cannot go up there because of that tank. It can go along there. And then is that not 3 steps in there? It is. So I don't think it can trace communication to another Japanese occupied position. Okay, and down here, this is only 2 steps. Down here, can't go by the tank, can't go through the garrisons, and that's coming into a US beach landing hex, so I don't think it can. I don't think US communication is traceable to this hex. But I might have that wrong, and then when it comes to time and look at it, or forget about it, and then I completely make a mess of it. Yeah, I've been thinking about this, and putting it in there is going to be annoying because it's out of command. It's not where it's infantry HQ. I started actually thinking, let's just put it with its infantry HQ. And I think that might be what I want to do. It does open this up, and I'm going to have to fill this with something. At some point, if I want it as a position. If I move that into there beside that, then I mean, we don't need that for this attack, but it keeps it with its infantry HQ. Remember, these are starting to move out. They're moving out of range of the HQ, so if they're going to do stuff in this little pocket here, they're going to have to do it with actions or with the HQ themselves. Yeah, and there's me sent away another HQ, isn't it? Yeah, that's maybe silly, because we've got... Well, these guys are... They're getting an action just now. 1, 2, 3. Actually, when they move to there, they're still going to get an action, so that's not so bad. Japanese communication. I don't think so. But what's going to fill the space? Well, yeah, that was it. This guy here, although he's going to have to take 2 turns to do it, because moving into here and then moving into there. The first move is, however, going to be... oh no, he can move into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'd move into there first. He's still in command. Then he moves into there in command. And then this should get garrison, because we'll take out that yellow position. So that could be fine. You know what? I'm not going to try and trace about. I'm going to leave that. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? And then up there, I'm going to use the action, the last action, to... it's going to be to move this guy underneath. This guy here, I'm going to move him into there for the last action. He's going to get a free action from his HQ and move into there. And then the HQ is going to move into there. And then he'll be able to then move away with this guy next turn. Because I'm going to have to leave them. Well, I say I'm going to have to leave them. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get to the end of the game now anyway. So, I suppose my thinking was, let's see how many points I actually achieve, you know. If we get to the end, but it doesn't look like I'm going to reach it. Unless we get awfully lucky in the next few turns, I think. Okay, I think I'm done. That's all my actions used. This would have paid for action on the knee, so I can't move him. This is disrupted, so I'm going to undisrupt that. I'm just still going to look about just in case I miss somebody. This is 1. That's command pose, so nothing doing there. This would be a paid for action. We decided we're leaving these 2 tanks. These are all disrupted, so these can all undisrupt. But it's a bunch of weaklings, really. 2 tanks are staying put. That guy's staying put. He can't move. Requires an action. This is going to lose its disruption. There's 2 units in there. 2 one-steppers. Yeah. See, they sort of, look at it. They're the ones that you want. They're the ones that you want in here rather than the two-steppers. But well, they're a good bit further away from each other. Right, can't move this either. remember, you can't get a preservation move, it's just infantry. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's me. All disruption removed. No, I think this guy was disrupted under here, wasn't he? Yeah, that's it. Right. That's it. Okay. Right, I'll straighten everybody up. Yeah, that's everybody. Yeah. Okay, there was no close combat to resolve, so that is the end of the turn. We'll go back to that. Discard all the cards on the track. Yeah, we're going to have a reshuffle because there must have been a bit of CC going on recently. So we're going to reshuffle the deck because it's more discards than not. And we're going to move the turn marker on to turn 19. And the catastrophic loss limit is going to jump to 30. Well, I say jump, it's going to step up to 35. And we've got 33. So we can only afford one. So yeah, we need to get kind of lucky. I suppose that we've not got an awful lot right staring in the face, and this is still trouble down here. This is the last counter-attack guy though, and he's not in range of us. Actually, I want to say he'll move into there then, won't he? Since that guy that time moved out of there. So I think he'll move into there and that'll be him done with his counter-attack. Yeah, I think so. That's purple position. Kind of rather not have purple in the card because that could mess things up there. Yeah, actually twofold, because purple there could mess with things. Depending on what it's doing, it fires into there, but you can see it could do other things as well. The yellow we don't mind so much. We've got that. Should have that taken care of. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, so I'll finish shuffling here a bit more, and yeah, probably just going to leave this tonight. I do have time to come back. I've been getting quite into the PAX Premier Second Edition across there, and I think I'm on possibly the last part of that. I would think. So I'd quite like to finish that, I think. Yeah, I'll come back and finish this sometime soon. In the next few days, hopefully. We'll get it done and dusted. Okay, I'll be back soon. Cheers.